Welcome to the TestNG series parameterization part 2. In this video, we are going to see how you can read all the parameters in the class constructor, and then you can use the parameters inside your test methods. Instead of reading them at every test level, every test method, you can read all the parameters in the constructor, and then you can pass them to your test methods. Let's see. Let's simplify this XML first. Let me remove all these. Let's have one parameter at a suite level. If you want to understand the concept more at the constructor, see, this is the TestNG official website, and at most one constructor of your test class. In this case, TestNG will invoke a particular constructor with parameters initialized to the value specified in the TestNG XML whenever it needs to instantiate your test class. Whenever you are instantiating the test class, the constructor will read the parameters from TestNG. And let's see that. Let's go to our test. See, let's assume if you have a multiple test cases like this, and if you want to pass the parameter value, that is which is coming from the TestNG XML, the parameter, to multiple tests, you need to keep adding this particular parameter, the parameter inside your method. Okay, and to avoid this, what you can do is you can read the parameter at a constructor public parameter test. Okay, this is our constructor. Now I'm going to read the parameters inside this. Okay, what is my parameter? Let me define a string, public string, param name. This is my variable. I'm going to apply at the rate parameters. Okay, I can copy simply this one. Okay, the same way how you are reading the parameter and passing it to a method, keep that here. Now assign the value to your param name, that is our variable at a class level. Param name is equal to variable which is coming from the TestNG XML. Now this param name has a scope and visibility at this class level, and you don't need this parameter at a test level. You can delete this, you can delete these parameters for your test method. You can delete this. Now your variable at this class level is param name. This is the param name. This is from test2. This is from test1. Okay, assume your parameter is being passed to these two test cases. Okay, but you are reading that at constructor level and you are sending it to a multiple test methods. Let's run this from the TestNG. And see, this is from test1, this is from test2. Both tests are able to read the parameter which you are passing from the testng.xml. Okay, this is a best way when you are working with some frameworks, and when you are building especially like a test automation framework using some parameters from the TestNG XML. It's always a better practice to read all the params which required in the specific class for multiple methods, especially when it's required for the multiple methods. You read them into the read them through the constructor and store them into a variable, pass the variable inside your test methods. And there is a one more thing I wanted to specify here. Okay, the difference between a parameter and parameters. Sometimes people will ask you in an interview. So parameter is an attribute which you define in the testng XML for your parameter. This is the parameter attribute where you define your variables, but parameters is an annotation which will help us to read the parameter values from the testng XML. Please make a note. The parameter is an attribute in the testng XML to define the parameters, but @parameters is an annotation that helps us to read the parameter from the testng XML and use them inside the test methods. Hope you understand the concept. Thanks for watching the video, and please feel free to comment if you have any questions in the comment section. Thank you.